Hey guys, and welcome back to Forza Horizon. So the first thing I've decided to do today is I'm gonna head straight over to the showcase. Let's grab this upgrade board. There's a showcase here. I can't remember if I saw this before the end of the last episode, but let's see. Win the race to keep the car? Are you serious? We bought an F40 already. Of course there'd be an F40 one. We probably can get a lot of money for this F40 though. We can sell because we already have an F40 that I purchased. Oh my gosh. Triggering. Three, two, one, go. Let's get on here. So where's this plane? It's a biplane. Oh, that sucks. Like in Horizon 5, if they did something like this, then it would be exclusive, and this would be the only way to get the car. Of course, in showcases now, they don't give you cars for doing it. But I'm not sure whether I prefer that or if not, because it kind of causes an issue on here, where if you've bought the car already, then you're going to be like, oh, I wasted a lot of credits. At least they'll be able to sell this, but I don't know if it's going to sell for the amount you buy it for, so I don't know. Maybe since I had played this before, I should have looked at all what cars the showcases are. Of course, if I do a Horizon 3 series, I won't have to worry about that, because I don't think you get cars for doing showcases on that one either. I think it's from like Horizon 2 on, but this is probably the only one that actually you win a car from this, so. Oh boy, so we're about halfway, a little over halfway. I think we should be able to beat him. We didn't. That would be unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. How about we don't crash into things? That would be nice. And all. Well, we're just gonna crash into it. The thing is fast. How am I supposed to beat it? Seriously. Tell me now. How am I supposed to beat you? Dirt path. Oh, crud. This part right here is gonna slow the heck out of me. But it's always like right at the end when I win showcases. It's like you just pass them right at the end. It's like obviously intentional, but it's like right at the end. It's just funny to me. Don't crash into anything. Yeah, I know I haven't gotten as many episodes as I had the previous couple weeks lately, but I'm gonna try and get some more out. Are we gonna lose because we hit the wall there? Ah! I hate this last turn, it's so dang sharp. Can we do it this time? We definitely should have rewound before the last one. Because, yeah, there we go. So we actually did it. We're going to have to see how much this car's going to sell for, because I already have one.
I'll be in touch if I need a driver for other showcases.
You won a new car, Ferrari F40. Okay, I'm going to show the auto show here because I want to go to sell car. Whoops. No, it's actually S-Class. So we can just filter by S-Class. I just got to do this real quick. I don't want to get copyrighted, but 190. It is what it is. But I'm going to sell this, so. Okay, so I'm driving up to the street race thing because we actually have some more street races. So I'm going to buy something super nice. I think, like, if there's any Paganis, I want to buy a Pagani. That is, though, if I can afford one. But, so we've got two here. We've done all of these, it looks like. So we've got an S-Class 1 and R3. Let's do the S-Class 1 first. Alright, here we are. First street race of the day. We only got two. So, these give a lot of credits. So we're going to have a bunch of credits. That's kind of why I wanted to buy a Pagani. Because Pagani's actually one of my favorite manufacturers that make supercars. I'm a bit of a Ford guy. Mostly for Mustangs. I do like the GT as well. As there's one right next to me. But do I have the GT yet? That could be a good option as well. So after we're done with these two races, I'll have to go look. Because I already have like 633,000 credits or something like that right now. But I'll have even more after these. That's why that's kind of why I want to do this. Because I want to buy something nice. Like, I might keep whatever I buy in R3 class for now or something. I don't know. We're actually struggling to catch up here. These street races are usually really easy. I think we're making a little bit of ground. Slow down here, please. That's a Viper ACR. Get out of here. Whoa there. Draw for the traffic. An Audi R8. That was in Forza Motorsports 3's cover car was the Audi R8. They started from super. They started doing super. I think the Motorsport 4 was the Ferrari 458. It was, and then 5 was the McLaren P1, I believe. And then I can't believe I remember this. And 6 was the Ford GT, and then Forza Motorsport 7 had the 911 GT3 RS. Now before that, Horizon 1 and 2. I can't remember the cars from that one, but those two cars were not supercars, if I remember correctly. They started doing supercars as the cover car after, from Horizon 3 on. It's quite interesting. I think one of them, actually, Motorsport 2 might have been the Nissan 370Z, if I remember correctly. I might be right on that. I can't remember, but it might be. Yeah. Maybe I'll show a picture if I find it. I should be able to find a picture of the cover of that pretty easily. We're crashing into stuff. Lovely. This one's actually a little harder than some of them, but at least we should still be able to win here. Just don't want to mess up too bad. Okay, I got in my Ferrari F40 that I purchased back. I don't remember how much I bought this for, but it must have been a lot. I doubt I nearly made his money. Oh man, I could have saved some credits. It is what it is. I didn't know that. And I don't know what the last showcase is. But if we're this far in, or the next showcase, I'm not sure if the next showcase is the last one, I don't know. But it might be a car that we buy. Like, it's just the problem. Unless we look up all those showcase cars, which I'm willing to do. Of course, I won't say anything for spoiler reasons. But if you're watching this, you're probably not worried about spoilers, to be honest. And this game came out in 2012, so most people have played that have wanted to play this have played it. So, whoa, there's a McLaren F1 GT. Nice. That's gonna be real expensive in this game. And Horizon 5, it's like 20 million or something insane like that. And I want one, but I can't afford to get one. So I've tried to get one before, but it's just too hard to find one with it, that it's a decent price. It was probably available, and so I didn't start. I don't remember when I started. I started playing in like June because that was when my birthday was, and I got it for my birthday. But before that, it could have been in a previous series, but I haven't. I don't have the credits on that game to play to get that car, and not to mention, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I haven't played the game in quite a while. I haven't played it since either Series 14 or I don't think, probably since Series 14, because I don't think I did any of Series 15. I've just taken a big long break because I kind of get sick of the game. A lot of it is just due to the fact that I can't play online. So now I have Xbox Live Gold, so I get really bored of it real quick. I think unfortunately it is a game that does get boring quite fast. Even if you have it online, I feel like it just would get boring quite quickly, but not as quick as without. Not as quick as without. That's for sure. We need to. There's a PT Cruiser. These PT Cruisers are always blocking me. There's so many around this map. Oh my goodness. I try to get around it, and of course I crash into something. I can't turn hard enough to pass it. Ooh, we barely missed it. Very close. So this definitely will give me a bunch of credits. I'm going to go have a look at what I can purchase. Should I do that on camera or off? I know I might get copyright claimed. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. But I do want to have a look at Pagani or something. See what we can buy. Or see, I do want to know if we have the Ford GT already, but I'm pretty sure I don't. But I'm going to double check that. So you can see now we have 779,000, which is a lot of credits right now. So, okay, here I am at Pagani. Can I afford you? No, Okay, never mind about that. Let's just buy the Ford GT then. Alright, here we are. I'm heading to a race over here. That's R3. As you can see, I've upgraded to R3799. I decided to keep, for paint, I decided to keep it stock paint because I like the stripe. So I was just like, I'll just leave it like that. Must be all-wheel drive. Oh, we can't use it for this race. Oh, okay. Well, let's go for it. I wanted to use the GT, but maybe another race. I'm assuming this race is going to have a lot of dirt sections, and I already knew this when I clicked on it, but I was like, screw it. Only extra 5,000 for beating Darius. Interesting. You know, he's driving a Sesto Elemento. Should I get a Sesto Elemento? That'd be a pretty cool car to get. Maybe down the line. I don't know. Ah! There's going to be a lot of dirt sections, but we actually caught it quite quick there. We just to watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Ah! Rock wall. Oh! Ouch! You know, that was a hard hit right there. Careful. Yeah, I knew this thing wasn't going to do the greatest on the dirt. We don't have anything that's R3, anything else that's R3 class is worse here. We could always try the Audi, though. Which we probably should have. It's S-Class, but we could have just auto-upgraded it. Which we probably should have done. Let's be honest here. Ow! Go away! I don't like you. Who do you think you are? Okay, we gotta catch up. I mean, we're only 27%. Okay, I didn't know there's gonna be a hard turn right there. Okay, slow down here, or we're just gonna slam right into that wall. We're gonna slam right into the wall anyway. We gotta get past this Aventador. Thought it was a Reventon for a minute. That's not a Reventon. That's definitely an Aventador. Come on. That's probably the original Aventador, isn't it? They're phasing that out now. This game came out in 2012, so it wasn't that old at the time. But I think the Reventon came out like 2009 or something. And then the Aventador probably came out like 2010 or something like that. I'm actually not 100% positive. That's probably around, that might be correct. Somewhere around there. It's getting replaced now. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets replaced with an electric Lamborghini now. They start going electric. The only thing is the sound. That's the only thing I don't like. The main thing I don't like about electric cars is no engine sounds. But I really don't like fake engine sounds because I did this one with Dodge, did this one with this concept Dodge Charger, but it's fully electric, and it makes these fake engine sounds, and they sound like the sounds sound like you're in a tunnel. Like you can just tell the sound is fake. That's what I don't like about it. But like when you're in a tunnel driving, it just sounds like that. That's what it sounded like to me, and I was like, I don't like that. It doesn't sound like a real engine at all. Even if it did sound like a real engine, it's not an actual engine, so I don't know if I like that either. I don't know. I understand why they're doing that, but it's kind of dumb. I don't think it's necessary. I do like engine sounds, but for electric cars, it's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just crash into the wall here. Why not? That's an alternative to not crashing. We're driving into the dirt now. Well, I was like, maybe they won't catch up. I got a major itch right here. Okay. Can't take my right hand off because that's where the trigger button is. I guess I should have just paused. Okay, so I'm going to do this race. I had to make sure we could actually use this car, and we can. One thing I'm going to show real quick is I think the next race I want to do, I want to buy a new car, and it's a Rough Mayhem, so I know what manufacturer that is. RUF, Rough, whatever you want to call it, but if you don't know what it is, it's they just look a lot like Porsches. Alright, here we are. I really want to, there's a Rough right there, that yellow car right there. Behind Darius Flint. So we're going to have to go buy one. Hopefully we can afford it. I don't know. We have a lot of credits right now still. F1 GT again, which no way I'm going to be able to afford that. I doubt it's 20 million on this game, but it's still probably in the unaffordable range for me at the moment. Ah, crash. This car is actually accelerating pretty quick. You know what's funny? When I was upgrading this, uh, you could, with the engine you put in it is actually a GT500 engine, which I found quite interesting. And a GT. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Ah, crash. Get out of here. Would you please get out of here? Oh, this dang Lamborghini in front of me here is being super annoying. Oh my gosh. This hard brakes for no reason. You didn't need to brake there. And then of course you go in front of me. Oh my gosh, seriously. Sometimes rewinding does change the direction, which I always think is kind of funny. Whoa, there's the rough. I say rough, it sounds like a dog barking, but I don't know how else you pronounce it, if it's actually rough or if it's RUF, if it stands for something. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, well, we passed him back there. A very rough way to pass him, but we did it. Okay, we're driving on the dirt, which is causing me to spin out. We do not want to do that. Oh my goodness, this is getting absolutely absurd. I don't know what's going on. I can't keep control of this car. It seems very hard to steer. I gotta get used to these R3 cars right now. Because, what? I wasn't even trying to turn that hard. Why did you turn so hard? What are you doing, car? I'm probably not going to beat Darius Flint. Can't be beating Darius. We'll never beat Darius Flint if we drive like this. My heck. Oh my goodness. This is becoming, this is turning into absolute mayhem. Why isn't it turning? It might be, I don't know what's going on, but I cannot turn. It could be my controller too, because that just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's go buy a rough. Alright guys, you can see I've got the rough ready. I didn't put too many upgrades on it. It was mostly just like tires and rims. It wasn't, and some new springs, but it wasn't really, because it was already an S-Class, so I couldn't really do too much. This thing costed me like $320,000 or something. I think it was, or something like that. $320,000 just to do this race. There's an older one from I think it's the 80s, but I decided to go with this one. That one would have costed me even more credits to upgrade though, because it's right there. See how similar they are to Porsche? They're basically Porsches. Like, if you didn't know what rough was, you would think this is a Porsche, but it's funny because it's not a Porsche. I've always wondered if they're related, but I don't. Maybe not. I don't know. Freaking heck. Get out of my way, you idiot. Go away. Oh, I got another one. Another one bites the dust. I'm the one that's biting the dust right now. Crashing into absolutely every car. Oh. Can't avoid the dang AI right now. Get out of my way. Trying to pass him on a turn is so annoying. Oh my goodness. I just can't stop doing that. And that loses me so much speed too. I think my controller is definitely has some issues. Because there's no reason why I should be turning this wide. And that's a big problem. You know, like, it makes it really hard to turn when you're turning like that. Gosh. Come on, let's catch him. Let's catch up to him, please. I don't know if I'm going to show every lap here. There's 5 laps. If you guys want me to show all 5 laps every time, then let me know. I just feel like with 5 laps, I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about. So, we got to catch up to Darius here. Hopefully we can beat him. It's this guy named Keen. I think we'll probably be able to catch up to this guy. Okay. Past Darius. Alright, here we are, the final lap. I've managed to pass Darius Flint a few laps ago. But he just basically stays in your tail the entire time. Like, he's relentless. Probably one of the hardest challenges in a Forza Horizon game, for sure. And there's definitely no harder races in future games, like even in Horizon 2, because they got rid of like these types of characters and they went with the Drivatar way, and there's not as much story or whatever. Any of the characters are like the main festival guy, mainly. Maybe the mechanics, but other than that, not really. Yeah, but Darius Flynn is like made to be the hardest driver in the game, so you actually can be really, really hard sometimes. So you just gotta be really, really careful and watch those turns, because if you don't, it could beat you in big trouble. I've almost talked about that in the entire episode. Just this here. Very nice. It looks like we're gonna win. Actually freaking beat him for once in my life. Goodness gracious. Oh, okay, we did it. Don't drive on the dirt. Mission was a success. I might end this episode here, but I want to make sure nothing pops up. Okay, nothing. So, I will see you guys in the next episode.